Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of four between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bryce Wilson, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0.
No strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And they start him out away with a called strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he is in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Tatis at second with 2 down. And able to lay off the fastball the way here. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Newman's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
So now here is Rodolfo Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pulled toward right center field. Cronenworth trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Manny, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
So next to bat will be Brian Reynolds, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Greg Allen. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for it. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Plate now, Cannon Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Myers is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hosmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And they are.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Alford. Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Dan.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
At the plate, Jamie Ritchie. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Alford leads off second with nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Rodolfo Castro, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Pirates lead 1, and it's still 3-1. Here's Jurickson Profar as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's ball
And he
2.
lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Counted 3-1.
The 3-1. And he
Nope.
lays off there,
Ball
ball
4.
4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up. As a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
Ball
down.
1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And in steps Manny Machado. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Machado now on 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Fouled off. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So here's Will Myers as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit towards center. Alford is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now that designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in next, Nomar Mazara. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do. To pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run, this guy's got some pretty good bat control.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We've played 3, and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Jr.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Benito Mercado answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Benito Mercado.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The first baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now a man at third with one away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Profar stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And that misses. Ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are two men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping up is Eric Hosmer. Set and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Alford's under it. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And it's now 6-3.
That's a monster at bat right there. A one-run lead is fine and everything, but a three-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that three-bagger.
To the plate now, Will Myers. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes.
Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 6-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Greg Allen.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Cannon Smith. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate now, Anthony Alford. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jamie Ritchie.
Next to dig in, Jamie Ritchie looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye. 0-1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Damn.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trent Grisham is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up, and he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
Ready now is Jake Cronenworth. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First offering.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that counts.
Six runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Popped him up. Tsutsugo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now to bat, Roberto Perez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Castro.
Into the box, Rodolfo Castro, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Machado. It's there, and he's out. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Shotrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Standing in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. So here is Jurickson Profar. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Smith has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So next to hit is Manny Machado. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still lead it 6-3. And now here is Kevin Newman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Newman on at first, nobody out. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
At the plate, Will Myers, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Allen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now back. The designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
Next up, Nomar Mazara. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
One out and a runner on second base. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The bat. The catcher.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he's safe.
The center fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here's the 0-2. This is in the air out to right. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Friars 7 and the Pirates 3. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Cannon Smith.
Cannon Smith.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
At the plate now, Anthony Alford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next, it'll be Jamie Ritchie trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah. Ball 2.
trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres lead 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch on the way. Rodolfo Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. That will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Will Myers. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hosmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. from the belt. Kicks and deals. 2-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Next, here is Nomar Mazara. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Next up is Jorge Alfaro, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jake Cronenworth. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 8 and the Pirates 3. Craig Stammen, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Digging in will be Kevin Newman. Last time through was a base hit.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Grisham. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
so his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And now Brian Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Greg.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
So stepping in is Cannon Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The San Diego Padres posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Mike Clevenger takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Bryce Wilson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.